Welcome to another Gaz Right video. The sun is finally out in Bolton, blue skies, and Ange has brought out the things you hate to see. The Lumi Pod, which is actually built for one of the borrowers. But Wim Hof, can you come in and talk us through what we're going to do? Because recovery is the topic of the week.
If he actually gets in here, I think I will try and plait sawdust because he's cold, sat in the house, never mind getting in here, and he's whinging already with his shorts and t-shirt on.
Yeah.
But he's going to try it, so let's give it a go.
I've not even got in yet, and my feet are already cold, so no pressure on this. It just looks freezing.
It is cold.
All right, should have done a few push-ups before we go. Shady, you in?
No chance.
Oh.
Slowly. Deep breath. Deep breath. After 3, go down. 1,
After 3?
2.
Who are we on with the dippers? It's absolutely pissing freezing.
After 3, go down. 1.
No, 1 minute, I can't.
You
I
can't.
I
You've got to do it. If you mess, you won't do it. After 3, I'm going to count you in. 1.
I've got
2.
longer legs than you.
3. See? That's it. But don't, go on, breathe. Is your bottom on the floor? Breathe. Breathe. Put your shoulders under.
Put your shoulders under. You're about 4'6". Oh,
Keep breathing.
keep breathing.
Keep breathing. It's not cold. You'll breathe through it. Come on. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Count to 4. In for 4. Hold. Out for 4.
We've got nice blue skies in the backdrop. We've got Shady in the viewing gallery. This is not fun, but hopefully it's good for the ITB band. Hopefully it's good for the knee, but it'd be nice if it was just a tiny bit bigger.
Are you sat on the floor?
Do you know how big my legs are? I'm 6'3", built like a Maltese god. What do you mean sat on the floor? They'd be wrapped around my head. I'm a contortionist.
I said breathe.
Breathe, I'm trying. It's absolutely
You've
freezing.
done 1 minute and 7 seconds. You've 2 more to go. Nice and easy. It goes better. Get your shoulders under. Your arms.
What, shoulders under, my bum's on the floor, my feet are rammed against the side bit. I can't move. Where do you want them to go? So, for the people who are new to the channel, we do have the chairman of the Chili Dippers, seasoned veteran in the cold water exposure, along with Will, head coffee maker, and of course the treasurer in Gale. They go every single day, 6 days a week actually. Different places, Dean Mills, and if I keep getting abuse, I will be revealing the location of, correct, she better refrain, because they've got a secret little spot, so hopefully I'm being treated a little bit nicer. How many, we've got to be on 2 minutes now.
1:58.
I will say, there's nothing enjoyable about it, but we do know the benefits for recovery. After the first 30 seconds, it doesn't get easier, but it doesn't get worse.
No, you're listening.
And now we're listening, we're learning, we're developing, we're recovering, we're not enjoying. My nipples, how long are we on now?
2:25.
That's a PB, it's a PB. It's not quite barley when you sat in the Zen garden of the wrong gym, just sunning in, sat in the sauna, getting that internal temperature up and then getting out. So you are getting out,
Breathe.
Breathe, it's the worst advice ever, breathe. Take my breath away. You know what? It's actually not too bad. I think next time we're going to have to lower the temperature, put some ice in. Shady, you in? Oh, dear me. Give me something to talk about for a minute.
3 minutes, you've done well.
3 minutes. Tropical.
Don't get too cold.
Sun's too hot in Bolton. That's probably a good amount of time now. So yeah, good start to the week. New vlog, obviously with the ITB band. The injury that I have at the minute. We're having a little 5 days off so far of the running. We're doing a little bit of recovery, a little bit of recuperation, a little bit of strength work in the gym, working on the old glutes and the old hamstrings, the knees, the calves, the soleus and the ankles. And yeah, thought the old ice bath would be a good addition to proceedings. So yeah, shout out Josh Asquith, Jack Howe for a little bit of the old insight, a little bit of the old recovery, and of course the chairman of the Chili Dippers. you lot who do this for fun, nutcases, we say arigato, manai mas. All good. How many minutes did we get to then? 4 minutes. I think that's a good start for now. Wait a sec. The recovery week continues. You cannot keep a good bloke down. We've got the Contino bucket hat on. This is an absolutely outrageous outfit, rocking my mum's little dry robe because the apprentice is about to become Sensei Master. We're on the Chili Dippers, straight in the secret location. Obviously there are hella benefits, obviously of the cold water. We're talking reduced inflammation, we're talking better sleep, we're talking improved cardiovascular ability. So obviously we had the dip in the Lumi Pod earlier this week, a couple of sauna sessions, a big one yesterday, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Probably did about 30 minutes in there in total. Went for a sports massage and got absolutely crucified up at Amjad's in a good way. Feeling nice this morning. Also have an Achilles injury, so you know it's an absolute shambles. I said to him, like, what would you suggest? And he said 4 weeks of recovery. And it's 4 weeks and 4 days till race day, so it looks like we're doing a no training half marathon again, but there'll be plenty of content in the old pipeline. We've got Neen's. We'll give you a little spin round and a little show. We got Neen's. Here she is in the mixer. Thought better to go in first. How many minutes are you doing?
Probably today, maybe 10.
10 minutes. Absolutely outrageous behaviour, but for me, when the sun's out in Bolton, Manchester, England, one of the greatest places in the entire world. Just a shame doesn't come out very bloody often. But yeah, mum's in 10 minutes. I reckon I did 4 the other day in the Lumi Pod, but I don't know what the temperature was. It's looking a lot colder in here, so I'll be checking in very, very shortly. Game time, baby. Got the hat on, supporting the boys. Best company in the entire world apart from Polymer Search, baby. It looks appealing, so I will give the Chili Dippers that. Tried to attach the microphone to my head, but my hat even, not my head. Wow, it is freezing. Wow. Oh, 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 oh. Right. Ange went in first, she did 10 minutes. She informed me it is hotter than the Lumi Pod. We've got the sun coming down, and I can confirm with 100% certainty it is not warmer than the Lumi Pod. Wowee. The Lumi Pod was cold, but this is similar to the ones where we're in Bali, we're in these places where you've got a nice sauna, but when you're in the ice, when you're in the cold, it is biting. Like already my knees, my ankles, everything is absolutely killing. I think it could just be a lower body job, using the fact I've got the mic as an excuse. But yeah, it is biting cold. But we're in search of the benefits. While my mum was in here, some bloke comes up, ex-Marine, tattooed out his mind, and he was like, God, I wouldn't be going in there. So that's exactly what I needed just before. He's like, oh yeah, we used to dive in there. They put like tankers that release loads of pollution in, loads of old cars. So cheers. And there's a massive sign as you come in. Normally, it's parents telling their kids not to swim in dangerous waters, and there's literally a sign saying, this is a quarry, don't swim in here. So, you know, the Dippers, they push the boundaries. No chairman, no head coffee maker today, just me, the drummer boy. I don't know if it's better or worse, I've got the mic. Wowee, that is freezing. I did say it the other day, and I'm going to reiterate, the first 30 seconds, 45 seconds are the worst. It doesn't get worse. Well, it does actually when you go from just having half your body in to your full body in. But yeah, it doesn't get, I don't think it gets too much worse. Definitely doesn't get easier. But another thing I always stand by in life is that if you do things with other people, whether it's It doesn't matter what it is, you always push yourself more. If I was here now, no camera on me, without my mum, without the peer pressure, without the competition of going up against the chairman of the Chili Dippers, would I go in here for as long? Absolutely not. But when there's a little bit of competition, when there's eyes on, when there's people going, Gaz, you're an absolute wetbag, we can't be letting that happen. So it's a case of taking that mentality and then instilling that so you have it in here when you're on your own, when no one else is watching, when you're in the gym, when you're on a long run, when you're in the absolute depths of Ibiza and the ITB band is plaguing. This is where the mental fortitude is going to pay off. But I don't want to say it. I'm not moving as much, so it's not too cold. I'm being told to put my hand in. That's from the chairman who's gone in with thermal gloves on, waterproof. Not a chance. I've actually got Reynards. I don't know if you can see that. I'll be too far on the camera. But I've not even put my hands in the water and they're pure white. They're that cold. But it's a gorgeous little day in Bolton. The sun's out. We're going to go from here to the gym. We've just hit 3 minutes or 4? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Absolute pleasure. We're going to go from here to the sauna. Let's get to 5 and then we'll call it there. But yeah, go and get in the sauna. You're hot, you're cold, working on that recovery. But yeah, I think one thing this week to show that there's going to be setbacks in life. There's going to be setbacks when you're running, when you're training. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And it's so easy to think, feel sorry for yourself, feel down in the dumps, and of course I do, but there's always something you can do. Whether it's your upper body's injured, go do some running, your ankle's injured, do some upper body work on some mobility, work on some recovery. So you know what I mean, we're going to be getting after it, we're going to be smashing the Ibiza half marathon. If I do no training until then, running wise, there's going to be lots of things. I'm going to order some swimming goggles, I think, and just get in the pool and get motoring up and down. But yeah, this is what I like to call, the first time we've said it since being back in the UK, a beautiful little day. What a time to be alive, baby. Hit subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one. And remember, the chef, he's always cooking. Let's get it. 5 minutes, let's go. That is cold though. Whew. How am I looking? We'll keep it running, Ange. Let's get out here and see what I look like when I get up at the top. Oh my God. Whew. Oh, I'm gonna have to get back in for a little JPEG in a moment. Go and keep turning the camera. How am I looking? Lobstery. One thing that is good, well, one, we've got the sun on us, but I do think like when you're in cold water, it like brings all your body together in that like kind of hunch. So hopefully we're looking all right. Give a little tense. And that's all you've got. See you in the next one. Watch out for the cars. Hit the subscribe button. Chef's cooking, baby. Peace.